Welcome to the live, everyone. Tap in. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the Inside Story with Damian Porter. And I'm just here today to talk about these prison bullies who oftentimes receive prison justice. In fact, they always receive prison justice. Hey, what's up, Angie? Indeed, DP is back to fucking stay. Playtime is over. Hit the like button, leave a comment if you're hearing this live. Welcome to the live, welcome to the Inside Story with Damian Porter, and we're just here today to talk about prison bullies. They oftentimes hit the yard looking for trouble, and oftentimes they receive more trouble than they bargained for, than they were looking for. Because they are bullies, they are under the belief that they can't be touched. And because of this belief, they oftentimes find themselves in a world of trouble. Prison bullies oftentimes come to prison and they don't have much going for themselves. And so they look for people to bully and to take from. Bum shit, really. And they find a victim and they get on that particular victim. But oftentimes, the population, the prison population itself is against prison bullies. And since they are against prison bullies or bullies of any sort, then they oftentimes come together and remove the bully from the yard, viciously and violently. So prison bullies, they don't survive long. They're on a prison yard. No, Angie, no, they're not allowed to bully people they get ran up off the yard when they get caught bullying people. Because, of course you have people in prison who cannot defend themselves, who, are not really about their life, about that life. They're not members or what have you. And so it's harder, for them because they don't have backup. They're non-affiliates or what have you. They don't have a car. They don't have a faction. They don't have a section. They don't have gang members bagging them up, a prison gang or what have you. Oftentimes they're isolated and thus easy prey for these prison predators, these prison bullies who seek their attention on the people who are not affiliated and thus don't have said backup, and they find them to be more easy prey than obviously a member who has backup and whose homies are going to come and disallow him to be taken advantage of. So the non-affiliates oftentimes have it a little tougher in there. Yeah, I can't stand a bully myself. I've never been a bully and I've never liked bullies because they're not good. They're not good for anyone. Welcome to the Inside Story. Welcome to the live, everyone. Tap in. Welcome to the Inside Story with Damian Porter, and we're just here today talking about bullies and also really about a lot of the internet nonsense that's been going on. I've been asked to intervene, interject, offer my opinion on the situation with Hawk, Gumby, No Jumper, Milk, and everyone and everything that's involved in all of that. And I've been trying to steer clear and have been staying clear of even offering an opinion to this because I believe that some of the stuff that I've seen on the internet the last couple of weeks is going to lead to some serious violence, that someone's going to end up getting hurt. I even know who it is, really. So, and since the police are watching these podcasts, they've made that clear. They're watching these YouTube channels, some of them at least. I'm being careful. I don't have anything to say about cases that's going on, open cases, indictments, and who did what. The shooting that took place in downtown Los Angeles. They say it was the Hoover Hood Day. This is an ongoing case. People making content on all of this sort of stuff, when someone had lost their mother and the case hasn't been settled. So I'm just being careful. Thank you, King Face. I appreciate you, brother. You right, QP. They are hoe cakes. The bullies, they are hoe cakes indeed. At the same time, I do want to say some stuff that's been going on the internet because a lot of people have gotten real loose. Whack 100, Poetic Flacco, and they're talking about stuff that they really don't know about and should not be speaking on, and they're talking about people that they should not be talking about. These are not internet individuals. These are real solid individuals that are not about to play games with these dudes. And a lot of these individuals are indeed playing games and, thus looking for trouble. And for the most part, they're going to find it. And so because of this, because I see the writing on the wall with some of these channels and podcasts that are receiving backlash, if not overtly, certainly covertly, I'm being careful as to not offer my opinion in some of these situations where the case, at least, is still ongoing. I'm not here to do the police's job for them. That's not my job. And that's just what it is. And so welcome to the Inside Story with Damian Porter. We're live and we're talking about prison bullies and the gang internet beefs that are going on. The gang internet beefs. Some of the stuff that's happening on No Jumper, people are blaming Adam 22, saying that he's instigating some of this stuff. But whether that be the case or not, aren't the individuals who are involved on No Jumper with these gang beefs on the internet, aren't they the culprits? Aren't they to blame for allowing Adam 22 or anyone else to put them in a trick bag to where they can put themselves in danger by some of the things that they're saying on these podcasts? That's them skinny jean wearing dudes, the new generation. No offense to you dudes that have on skinny jeans right now. Hit the like button, people. Appreciate it, Fifth Avenue Media. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the Inside Story with Damian Porter. I appreciate everyone's support. Leave a comment, hit the like button if you're hearing this live. And we're talking about prison bullies and the crimes that they commit there in prison looking for easy prey. Oftentimes, as someone mentioned here in the live, prison bullies are cowards. And they're looking for someone who they feel like they cannot respond, cannot gain retribution upon them. And they prey on that person. I've never been bullied in prison. They're not coming at me. They're coming at individuals who they feel like they can bully and get over on. Appreciate the super chat, Brandon Carter. Thank you for the super sticker. Appreciate it, brother. And support the channel and support the live. And by hitting the like button and leaving a comment. And these prison bullies, I've seen many of them get what they have coming because the population again comes together and says that we're not going to allow you to bully our brethren, our people, and they are removed viciously from the yard, as they should be. Oh, you wear skinny jeans, Eastside Trey? Oh, damn. Eastside Trey say he wears skinny jeans. What the hell I'm talking about? Moving. All right, my bad. I'm not here to judge, man. Do your stuff. I don't partake. I don't get out. I'm too big to be trying to put on some skinny jeans. I don't fuck around. Oh, a video on the natives. I was actually, Steve Hernandez, thank you for reminding me. I was thinking about a video on the natives. I have a cold story about the natives, actually. They too put in work behind those walls, and they have a section, a whole faction, a whole car, and a structure that they adhere to. So I respect the natives tremendously. They've earned my respect. And getting back to the prison bullies, they don't earn any respect, and they often get what they have coming. Just like the same as bullies on the street, who often prey upon people who they feel like they can get away with bullying. That's it. That's all it comes down to. If they feel like you're going to fight back, then they're not going to bully you, man. That's pretty much anywhere and everywhere you go. Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the Inside Story with Damian Porter. We're trying to get back on track, trying to get this channel back going and grow this damn channel. My views have been tremendously down lately. When I made my little comeback, the views were down. Still are. So let's see if we can get it back on track. But I understand some of it's because of the content. I'm not talking about these dudes making content about 4Extras took his shit and wiped his ass 40 times, and on the 40th wipe, he yelled out, 40 crib, after he wiped his ass the 40th time. Then they post a video. That's the content, bro. 4Extras took a shit and wiped his ass 40 times. And people, they tuning in. I'm not talking about that, so my views are down. But I don't want to sell out. I don't want to sell my soul, because this bullshit content that's going on the internet right now is about to get someone in the world of trouble. This I know for a fact. No reparations. What it do? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the Inside Story with Damian Porter. Everyone, I appreciate the support. Humphrey Boys 13, Sereno Ave in the building. All right, Adrian Gomez. Humphrey Boys 13 in the building. Tristan Reed asks, is Gumby a reputable? Yes, he is. I may speak on that Gumby situation soon. I may not. I've already spoken on it, actually. If you go back to my channel, you'll find the video that I made early on. I didn't mention his name in the video, but I mentioned that story and that incident, and people have it all wrong. I've seen many stories and videos on the Gumby incident with Big Devil from 5'9" Hoover there in Calipat in 2002 or 2003 or whatever the hell it was, 2001 or whatever. And the stories are all wrong. I know exactly what happened. I was in prison at the time. There was a big issue. It was a big situation over there, obviously, particularly amongst the Hoovers at that time. One Hoover unaliving another one. And it's nothing about what these people are talking about on YouTube and on the internet. So I was thinking about doing a video on that just to clarify what that incident was about, what Gumby is about, who Gumby is. Him speaking on Milk, saying that Milk wasn't from Hoover. Hawk going on these channels saying everything that he's been saying. I was going to, jump into that and get into it a little bit. But I just don't see any good that can come from it, because of everything that's been going on. Again, I believe that someone is going to get their head split open, and soon. And I don't want my name in it. So I'm doing all I can to stay away from the nonsense, really. I'm trying to stay far away from it and hoping that people don't try to drag me into it. Yeah, I will go on Under the Groove, man. Absolutely. You ever did time with Gumby, Javon, Chris back? No, I never did though. I was in High Desert, and he was in Calipat at the time. And then he ended up going to the hole for like 6 years for that incident. And so he was in the hole in Calipat or what have you. And I was still in High Desert. But we were locked up on a level 4 180 or whatever at the same time. But just, we were not on the same yard together, me and Gumby. But I know who he is, of course. And obviously he's been having a lot going on the internet lately, as well as other Hoovers have been having a lot going on. And really, none of it is really positive or puts the Hoovers in a good light. And this is why I've been trying to stay away from it, so that when the shit hits the fan, my name won't be in it, because it's going to hit the fan. Hit the like button, people, says Fifth Avenue Media, and I agree with him. There may have been a little bullying in the 90s, yeah, with the Hoover's relationship with the faux trays. Faux trays all right, man. Faux trays all right with me. I fuck with the faux tray gangsters, you know. I know a lot of them. Yeah, it's best to stay off social media, particularly talking about some of this stuff that's going on in the gang culture and that's happening in real time. And I know I talk about gang stuff and gang culture, but for the most part, I talk about stuff that happened back in the days in prison, just to relay some history about what transpired behind the walls in hopes of helping someone avoid similar situations. But what's going on in the hood yesterday between so and so and so and so, nah, man, I'm cool. Makes no sense. And I just wanted to tap in with the good people real quick on the live, show my face and let y'all know I'm still alive and I'm back. And I will be dropping content at the content the best that I can. I'm still waiting on some equipment to get that together, and then my content will improve. In the meantime, like and share the videos and leave a comment and support the content. And I appreciate everyone. I appreciate everyone that has supported the Go Up movement, the Stay Free People movement. And, you know, but we have work to do. I have work to do, and I'm going to do that work. For reparations said, how is that sugar-free diet? Oh, don't put me on blast like that. I've been slipping, man. Oh, shit. I done slipped up and had a honey bun or two, bro, if I'm being honest. Damn. Don't put me on blast like that. Oh, man. Appreciate you, QP. Oh, you fell off too? All right. I don't feel so bad. Hang in there, though. We got to keep the fight alive, man. And I'm out of this live, man. Dope Gang 7 left, man. You know it. I appreciate everyone for joining the live. I'm back, so I'll be back with more live soon. Tune in. Hit the like button and stay free, people. Y'all have a blessed and safe weekend.